What is happening, Roger Report fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of NBA drama because we're diving headfirst into the biggest stories heating up the league. First up, contract chaos is brewing with the Golden State Warriors as Jonathan Kuminga's deal is holding up the entire roster. And guess who's stepping in to smooth things over? We're talking about veteran stars reaching out, trying to get a read on his mindset and plans as the clock ticks down. Then, we've got a blockbuster trade rumor that could send shockwaves through the league, involving a Memphis Grizzlies superstar and the Golden State Warriors amid these Jonathan Kuminga contract troubles. Could this be the move that reshapes the entire NBA landscape? But wait, there's more. Stephen Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, is set to benefit from a brand new NBA rule that could boost his already legendary stats. We're breaking down this game-changing, rule and why it's perfect for Steph. And finally, we're getting the inside scoop on what Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green really think about the Kuminga situation. Are they unfazed, aligned, or is there more to the story? You don't want to miss this. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single second. The Golden State Warriors offseason is in limbo, and the reason is Jonathan Kuminga's contract talks. With free agency dragging on and training camp looming, the Warriors are bottlenecked by Kuminga's unresolved deal. Salary cap restrictions mean no other moves can be made until Kuminga signs, putting immense pressure on the franchise to find a resolution. Adding a fascinating layer to this standoff, two prominent NBA stars, Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green, have reportedly reached out directly to Kuminga. They're not just checking the score, they're looking to understand his plans and his mindset during these crucial negotiations. This intervention from established players highlights the significance of Kuminga's situation, not just for his own future, but for the entire Warriors roster construction. Reports suggest that with Kuminga's deal pending, potential free agent targets like Al Horford, D'Anthony Melton, Gary Payton II, and Seth Curry are waiting in the wings, with the Warriors aiming to fill out their roster with veteran talent and frontcourt help, possibly Thomas Bryant. Fans are buzzing online, debating the implications of the Kuminga stalemate and whether the Warriors can salvage their offseason before the October 1st deadline. But the drama doesn't stop there. A massive trade rumor is about to drop that could change everything. Get ready to hear which Grizzlies superstar might be heading to the Bay Area next. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly eyeing a massive splash in the trade market, potentially snagging a $239.9 million superstar from the Memphis Grizzlies. This potential blockbuster move comes amidst the ongoing contract troubles with Jonathan Kuminga, which have left the Warriors' roster construction in a holding pattern. The team's ability to make other signings is contingent on resolving Kuminga's situation, making this trade rumor all the more intriguing. While details are scarce, the sheer magnitude of a player with such a hefty contract being linked to the Warriors suggests a significant shift in strategy or a desperate move to reshape the team. Could this superstar be the missing piece to contend, or is it a risky gamble given the current roster uncertainties? The financial implications alone are staggering, raising questions about how the Warriors would manage their cap sheet and luxury tax. NBA analysts are already dissecting the possibilities, weighing the fit and the cost of acquiring such a high-profile player, while Kuminga's future remains undecided. But before we dive deeper into potential trades, let's talk about a rule change that could be a game-changer for one of the league's biggest stars. Stay tuned as we reveal how Steph Curry stands to benefit from a new NBA three-point rule. Get ready, Steph Curry fans. The NBA has just implemented a new three-point rule, and it's tailor-made to benefit the greatest shooter of all time. This new rule, effective immediately, states that any shot taken at least 36 feet from the basket within the final 3 seconds of the first 3 quarters will now count as a team shot attempt, not an individual one if missed. However, any made shots will still be attributed to the player. For most players, this might be a minor adjustment, but for Curry, it's a potential boon. He's famously one of the few superstars willing to launch low-percentage, Hail Mary shots at the buzzer, often without regard for his shooting efficiency. In fact, Curry led the league in made heaves last season. While these shots represent a tiny fraction of his overall attempts, they do impact his percentages. Under the new rule, these desperation heaves, if missed, won't hurt his individual shooting stats, effectively giving him a green light to continue taking them without penalty to his efficiency metrics. This could even slightly boost his overall field goal percentage. Fans are already speculating about how this will impact Curry's already incredible scoring output, especially with the Warriors' season opener against the Lakers on October 21st. But the story doesn't end with rules and stats. We're getting exclusive insights into the locker room. Find out what Steph, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green are saying about the Kuminga contract saga next. The Golden State Warriors star trio, Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, are reportedly aligned and unfazed by the ongoing contract stalemate with Jonathan Kuminga. With training camp just around the corner, the Warriors' offseason plans, including signing veteran free agents like Al Horford and D'Anthony Melton, are on hold until Kuminga's deal is resolved. This situation has created a bottleneck, as the team can only carry 9 players on standard contracts currently. Sources close to ESPN's Anthony Slater and Shams Charania reveal that Curry, Butler, and Green are aware of and have approved the front office's strategy. This strategy involves utilizing the taxpayer Middleville exception, which would hard cap the team and limit their offer to Kuminga to around $22.5 million. Despite an improved offer of a 3-year, $75.2 million deal, Kuminga remains hesitant due to a team option on the final year. Adding to the intrigue, both Butler and Green have personally reached out to Kuminga to gauge his intentions. Curry himself has publicly praised Kuminga's resilience and performance during tough rotational challenges last season. However, former NBA champion Kendrick Perkins has voiced concerns, suggesting the stalemate could negatively impact the locker room chemistry and championship aspirations, pointing to Kuminga's past struggles and the front office's decision-making. That's all the deep dives for today, but stick around for a rapid-fire recap and your must-have CTA. All right, Roger Report fam, that's a wrap on today's NBA action. We saw contract drama with Jonathan Kuminga and the Warriors, a massive trade rumor linking a Grizzlies superstar to Golden State, Steph Curry benefiting from a new 3-point rule, and the inside scoop on what the Warriors stars really think about Kuminga's situation. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your NBA news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.